All right, guys, if I had to start from zero and do it all over again, this is what I would do. So actually, just a real life experience. I was in Utah this past weekend, and when I'm around different areas, or even just areas I'm familiar with, constantly when I'm driving, I am always looking for opportunities. So whether that's in businesses, if you see businesses that seem like there's a lack of a certain type of business, potentially starting that business in that area because there's some demand for it. Whether it's a piece of property that you drive by and you think, wow, that definitely needs some help. For instance, one of the properties that I saw this weekend driving by, it was just a building in an area that hardly had any empty buildings. And this was a building that had windows that were boarded up, and it had a nice sized parking lot, wasn't too close to residential houses or commercial area. And I thought, that might be a great place to put Caldwell County barbecue, right? So when I'm driving around, I'm constantly thinking, is there opportunity to put a barbecue restaurant? Or like I said, some other type of business that there looks like there's some type of demand for, and there's just a lack of it in that area. So there's this one corner where we were staying, and there was this house. Clearly no one was living there. It was ran down, and it needed a lot of TLC, a lot of work, a lot of yard work. And I'm sure a reflection of how a house looks inside is typically how it looks on the outside. So I saw that house, and I just completely thought, oh, there's got to be dollar signs there. This is a house that has been neglected for years and years and years. It's the sore one on the street. It's just, there's opportunity. So if I had to start over again, I would have definitely, find out who the owner is of that property. They probably want to sell it or would sell it because it's just sitting there and they haven't been doing anything with it. And this particular property, I've actually been watching it for years and years. Something super common that you may hear in the industry is driving for dollars. So people like literally driving down different streets looking for houses that are neglected, no one's lived in there and no one's cared about for years and years, and they need a lot of work. So that's called driving for dollars. There's actually several softwares out there also that can help you track down what the owner of the property is and what potentially is their loan and potentially their contact information. So you can call them and see if you could provide a good service to help them buy their house, help them make some money, and in turn make a good return on your investment for buying the property. And then I would continue doing that until I got enough money to actually do my own flip, until I got enough money to buy some rentals, until I got enough money to start my own business. So that's how I would start it. If I had to start from zero, that's what I would do. Reach out to me if you have any questions. Happy to help you guys. Thank you.